Hi there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity to Deadfire. In today's episode we will be going to this island. I know exactly where it is. Nemnock is still out of our party, I think, and then we're going to do these two bounties and then we're off to Dunnage. Make some progress.
You think
there.
it's smart giving the one all these guns?
Why not?
Yeah. Quaint place.
They might
The
use them.
Republic.
I see, yes. What's this place? Can you move? Oh, I can get logger for cheaper, yeah? That's hot tech morale. Luminous Audra does this. Just because you can. I should actually start reading those things because I'm getting the feeling that I get a lot more loot from it than I think I do. Okay. Potions of deafness. Copper fire. Further read. Ink hearth. Rope and grappling hook. Fire sponge, whatever that is. That big ass book. I'm seeing a latest release on this one site, Baldur's Gate Dragon Spear. My brother's busy playing it at the moment and recording it for his channel. This is the island, but I'm not ready for this island apparently. I mean, look at that big boy, right there. Okay, so we'll come back to him. What is this island? What's this? Ruins on Mira's Roost. Have I been? Yes, I've been. Okay. So we can't do that, yes. Gua Orikuhu chain. I think that's more this way. Quarrel. The corner. There we go. So let's go here. Thank you. Oh, why are you guys such brats? Horse's ears twitch as shouting arises at the deck, interrupting your grooming. Oh. Investigate the ruckus. You set aside your task and step onto the deck. Most of the crew have gathered amidship in the rough fighting ring, each cheering one of two sailors among them. While unfinished business rising tensions. I can see this going one of two ways. Maia chuckles to herself and steps up the edge of the fighting ring. Or other Mad frowns at your appearance and gestures to the circle. Apologies for the distraction, Captain. It looks like an handsome Ilium and Yodu red-handed intended to have it out. Something about bunk assignments and Gordio snoring like the mortar itself. Approach the circle. You push your way through the crowd, the air heavy with a scent of sweat and seawater. Come to see the action, Captain, little Lucia asked. Do you want to put money on it? Mine's on the ugly one. I'll let you guess who that is. And Sailor laughs uproariously at the joke. You know the rest of the crew doesn't want you aboard. Spittle with flies. Gordio red-handed's mouth as it loses invectivus at handsome Ilium. With your fungus face and your drippy black bits, you probably get that shit in the stew. The godlike stands as still as the dead. Oh, that's the godlike dude. His hidden eyes masking his expression, his fingers twitching. Twitch, however. You'd better leave him be, Vecticles. You know he doesn't come that... By that face, naturally, gods know how many curses he could hang on you. One more reason to throw him on the drink, Yodu. Red-handed shouts, fists rising in retort. Put them up, you ugly bastard. And then cannon sponges. Go ahead, fight it out. What are the matter? Let's stow those first, and I'll break out an extra ration of grog for everyone. The cheer goes up immediately, drowning out any protest from the fighters as the crew breaks them apart. You nod to Aura the Mad in order to break out the libations to calm the crew spirits. The shanties begin before you make it back to your cabin.
I found my spine
This.
on the Deadfire.
Eesh.
From a deerwood babe to a sailor fine. Hoorah for the dead.
In there. That's Tuk Tuk Island. Have I been there? I'm sure I have. Corner. Okay. Cunning was last seen on the central wizard makes sport of killing elite one warriors, those who suspect him of being a rotten agent. Let's go kick his ass.
There, up ahead.
Look at that one, you already shot. That's think I gave it too much thought. Enough. Oh, plus 15% area of effect. Oh, I like that.
You were saying?
I won't be gone long.
Yeah. Corno's done.
Not a problem, Captain.
Hi, Corno, whatever his name is. That guy. That dude. Okay. Invoker Vasali presently occupies her latest conquest, one of the eastern isles of the quell chain. Nongata will pay a goodbye. What is her name? Invoker Vasali. Where's Tikawara? Tikawara's there. Oh wait. Let's move to Tikawara. Maybe we'll unlock Vasali on the way to Tikawara. I'm at Tikawara. Okay. And all of the unseen origins watch. I'm here for the quest with the chick with the bird and the gun. That one. Maia. That's her name. Maia. I am looking for Rama.
Next time, I will secure a body that lasts.
It speaks. Come on. There we
Step back, all of you. You've all got the wrong idea. I'm waiting for a shipment of sailcloth from the homeland. Is that going to be a problem?
Then what say you about this? Coded gibberish, or I'm an Orlin.
Damn it. He's about 2 seconds away from starting a brawl. I've got to step in. One against a mob isn't exactly even. Ever heard of a fair fight?
Ha! Company warships blow our canoes to splinters, and you call us unfair? You foreign imps are all the same.
What seems to be a problem here?
As surely as sharks circle spilled blood, this one has been casting an unwelcome shadow on our village. We found coded documents in his quarters, and he defended himself with lies. Outsider spy.
What makes you think it's anything nefarious?
Because Rauatai hungers after these isles, like a tiger lurking in the tall grass and whetting its chops.
If you townies are dumb enough to go blundering into an alpha predator, you deserve what's coming to you.
Who are you to speak in his defense? And who is your traitor friend who postures like she is not one of us?
I've got better things to do than listen to a bunch of islanders argue over who wants to die first.
A Huana who speaks for agents of Rauatai is no friend of the tribes. She and her bird will share in his fate.
I already know that I'm going to walk away from this. How certain are you?
That's what I thought.
Harama, we will have eyes on you. Cause no trouble.
I owe you thanks for that, stranger. Now here is a welcome sight. Is that little Ashiza? Hop over here, you old terror.
Ishi town. You don't know where he's been. Captain, this is Harama. We were shipmates on the Flying Buttress.
That's a word for it. You could also say we were...
Loyal servants of the homeland. That's enough out of you. Afraid this isn't a social visit. This comes from up high.
Atsura's up to his tricks again, I see. Thank you, Maia. I've been waiting for this. Maia, why is he asking?
Captain, later. I promise we can discuss it later. I guess we're done here. It's been, well, sort of like old times. In a good way.
Especially seeing you coming and going again. When the dust settles, maybe we could...
I'd like that. Ishi misses you something awful.
Say no more. Good luck in your travels and other adventures. Ashiza, you keep your feathers clean.
But I've already done this. I have done this game. Okay. Up. Let's go ahead of the ship so we can see land. Abandoned village. Fire kelp. Taonra Tara. Oh, its ingredients. Walk of a sun. It looks like a dragon. Look there. Maia kelp. I want to be at a point where I can just go onto any island and just annihilate stuff.
assist.
Need you to stun her. Need you to cast.
We'll be hitting the water. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
That's it. Well, I'm not hitting anything. Now we go back to mode here. There we go.
We'll be hitting the water.
Guns are so OP. I saw in Pillars 1.
I'm not
They're
especially
just as-
keen on taking orders from
crazy.
disembodied voice.
It is crazy. Indecisive. Action speed. Ooh, no. Thank you. What is? Oh. That is almost every side quest done. For now. We're gonna get some more now, most likely. But I like that. What's this? Subterranean temple. Have I been? Most likely. Oh, it's brought Maia here. There we go. Why not? There's a little bit of fog of war. Here we go. Might as well just go where I haven't been. What's that? On the horizon, a ship comes into view. Its sails furled, the ship lifts upon the water. Plague ship, Vector cries out from the finger, jabbing skyward, indicating a grin, black billowing lazily in the breeze on the ship's main mast. Or the mat leans in closer. We should be careful, Captain, or we'll catch whatever took hold of those poor souls. Still, Ingram uses, there might be something worthwhile on board. The crew steals glances at you and catch a hint of how you're inclined to proceed. Maybe we can help. If we can't cure them, we could at least give them a merciful death. Alright, pull alongside. Oh, use spyglass. You survey the deck of the ship. A few deckhands appear to be taking stock of some cargo, pale to the last. They appear exhausted, their clothes drenched in sweat. Alright, pull alongside. The crew guides your ship next to the plague vessel. The deckhands of the captain appear shocked and appreciative of Helios mercy. The captain blurts out, his voice raspy. I didn't think anyone would come to our aid. The deckhands stand tall, but their unsteady posture betrays the sickness that seems to be affected them all. What are your people afflicted by? The swabby hack, the captain says ruefully. It's not killed anyone. Reaper gods look away, but it saps our strength and has quickly spread throughout the crew. Call forth the sick sailor from your crew. We'll bring them on board, examine them, and provide us suitable remedies. No one else in the crew says anything loudly enough to decipher, but their mumbling suggests they're unhappy about bringing a sick crew member aboard. As the sailor shovels from the plague ship to your crew clears a broad path, some make warding signs and mutter prayers of regard while the sick mass. Can't thank you enough, the captain says. Without your help, who knows how long we would have been here. He offers you a small box. Take this, please, a token of my appreciation. Thank you. After a short period of examination, the sick sailor returns to his ship with enough remedies to treat the rest of the crew. Wary but hopeful, they have goodbye as your ship continues on its way. Stability, this item put into okay. Boots of stability. As your main sail goes up and you head into open water, Encircled lets out a raspy cough and looks around nervously. The rest of the crew grits their teeth and mutters curses. It appears the sickness has spread to your ship. Well done. No good deed. I am gonna be honest, I suspected something like that's gonna happen. What card I read? The illness starts slower, coughier, it shakes the air, but then it hits the crew hard and fast, washing across the deck like a rogue wave. Within a day, not a single member of the crew can breathe easily. Enough coughs, their throat raw, spitting blood globs of phlegm into the sea. Find the ship's surgeon. Care to tell me why everyone on the boat is sick? Break out the medicine store. Everyone gets what they need until this clears up. Under Shields' daily direction, the hands open up the packages of aromatic herbs and mash the leaves up to the pestle and mortar. Soon each member of the crew wears a swath of fragrant paste slathered across their chest. For the incorrect remedy applied, the crew quickly recovers. Soon they're on deck belting shanties towards the horizon to sail on. What do you mean? Oh no!
This place, though not Thorol's porridge.
Been a while.
Don't say my name. Is he?
You saw that.
Well, I knew it.
Who's your ship?
Well, he's obviously not one of ours. Unless...
Not ever. Twahan.
Easy to say when it's in the past. He's Juan. Like any good tale, he's indistinguishable.
Sit tight.
I will stand.
That's...
I just need to wait for him to pause here. I did this already. comes.
What say you need? That goes for you or your fetch. That's close. Ah,
Sure, yeah.
I don't have time for these games. Be well. No one told me to expect you. There are proper channels to discuss.
You messed up.
I withdraw myself. You would, if toi. That's all I know. Whatever Rawatai has, as you said.
Is he dead? Or is this so?
We took care of it.
Everything seems to be in order. I'm supposed to... That's discretion, doesn't it?
We should be...
That's... And you, Watcher. Rawatai thanks you.
I need to check in with Atsura. Mind if we take a detour to the Brass Citadel? Something like that. Atsura probably wants to make sure I'm not wasting too many resources on his little errand. Nothing to worry about.
But first...
Fresh fish!
First. We are going to start handing in these quests. And where better to start than Dunnage? Right. What will tell you? Oh, this is a Nekataka. Also Nekataka. Nekataka. This is Dunnage. Nekataka. Nekataka. Dunnage. I have to go to the Wahaki. Okay. Go to Dunnage quick. And then we go to Nekataka. I see. Dunnage is up that way. Yeah, we want to go to I think it's Radiant Court. Principe to Udita.
Welcome to my emporium. Whatever you need, I sell. What would you like to buy today?
Ooh.
Good day. Whatever might I do for you? I'm certain there's no need to tell you, observant as you no doubt are, that I am an actor stage, tavern, street corner. They are as much my home as where I lay my head at night. So, I travel Aora looking for opportunities to share my gifts with the grateful masses, wherever that may lead me. The common folk do so love an actor. We bring mystery and excitement to their otherwise dreary lives.
I'm sure mystery and excitement is the word.
You could say we're doing the gods' work. I'm truly gratified that you think so. It's quite difficult, you know, living as I do. On occasion, foolish folk will take my act for reality. I've thrice been run out of a town for impersonating a foreign dignitary. Damn fools don't understand the blistering wit of my satire, I tell you. I had to learn to protect myself as a result. Though, I must admit, what martial skills I've got aren't of use for much more than fighting off wolves or throttling a thief with designs on my satchel. Thank the gods, I hardly ever need to use them. I could talk myself out of nearly anything, you know. Well, I can. All things being equal, I'd much rather may luck.
I can't remember being in there.
So our charted routes were destined to cross again, eh? You got the look of a true pirate about you. Cutthroat, cunning, sunburnt. I like it. Anything in my trove catches your eye, you...
Sun and moon. Rapier. Death denied. What's that? Immune to constitution afflictions. Wow. Trying to reflect against spell deflection against ranged weapons to stealth. Not bad. Minus 25% raw damage taken. Black and gold plus 2 corrode armor rating. Nice. Okay. Someday when I have money. Assuming I'm not in the correct place. There she is.
What's a good word, Scuttler?
What about bounties to level?
Keen as I am to accept your offer, you've got your work cut out. Scuttle your current target before moving on to another, eh?
Don't worry about journey any longer.
Hope the Navy doesn't trouble you none over it. Hey, you're better at this than I thought. You open some more work and more coin for your Your next target is Kuaru, a Huana captain with a black mark on his name. He sees outlander ships like floating game ready to be harpooned. I knew you would. Kuaru helms the junk Kamat O Ungati and lurks on the outskirts of Kua Urikuhu island chain, east of Nekataka.
Yeah, I already saw him. I need to get in here.
Keep moving. This here is for the crew of the Divine Barge. You ain't a part of it, so you ain't getting inside.
I'm looking for man.
Have you tried the wild mare in Nekataka? I'm sure they have a boy or two who would let you call him Giacomo for a couple hours.
Père Complanca, let us pass. I know you have Giacomo. I have known him since I was a girl in the Republics.
So? Why should I care?
He saved my life. He has saved the lives of many of our kind. Whatever you think he has done, you have the wrong idea about him.
She's telling the truth.
Fine. I probably won't live to regret this.
She turns the door while sliding a key from the pouch of her waist, with a quick twist the door is unlocked and opened.
After you.
So I just had to bring Pelagina along. Oh, that's her quest.
Kazenza. We are honored by your presence, Captain. What brings you to this place?
We come for the Animancer you've abducted, Giacomo. Look to Pelagina.
You have abducted the Animancer Giacomo, a valued citizen of the Valian Republics. He enjoys the protection of the Duke's bells and panits, and through them, the Fremas Meskansualias. As a representative of the Brotherhood, I am here to negotiate his safe release. If Giacomo is not returned to us in good health, everyone involved in his kidnapping will face the wrath of the Five Sons. This, I swear.
I see. We ourselves have been debating what to do with Giacomo for quite some time.
Giacomo stands near the back of the room, nervously assessing you. Though he appears unharmed, he flinches at every movement the pirates make. Tatsatal looks at the ceiling, apparently lost in thought. He sighs deeply and closes his eyes for an uncomfortable long time. At last, his head drops and he nods to
We are lost in the woods. You will guide us out by traveling the branching paths of Altleha. A forest is defined by its boundaries. There are a finite number of ways through a forest, just as there are a finite number of ways this can end. I know the ways out of the forest, but you will choose the paths to take.
Captain draws forth a small wax tablet and plain metal stylus. He scratches a few words on the tablet and lightly poises the stylus over the surface before looking.
A woman is with a child, and she learns that if the child is born, it will suffer greatly and have a short life. If she ends the child's life before it truly begins, is this good or bad?
I'm no expert on other gods, but I don't believe Helia would wish for any child to suffer.
It is. But I am the Pathmaster, and you are the Traveler. I decide what paths exist, and you decide what paths you take. You discover a powerful new technology, but you are afraid some people may misuse it for ill purposes. Would you destroy the technology? Regulate access to it? Or make it available to everyone equally?
Certainly it should not be destroyed. It would only be a matter of time before someone else made the same discovery.
Well, there's always the potential for ill, but we cannot govern people by removing their choices. We must trust that reason and moderation will win out.
An enemy of yours is being persecuted. The grounds of the persecution are, by measure of your own compass, unfair. Would you allow the persecution to continue, or would you intervene to stop it? You learn that someone who does great good for many people is unintentionally going to do great harm to many people. The harm may not be great, or it may be so great that it dwarfs the good they have done. You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing them. Do you do so? Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. Giacomo will be killed, and his research destroyed.
What is this? You haven't even explained what he's done.
Giacomo has discovered a method by which one may detect a godlike fetus in a mother's womb. In the Deadfire archipelago, parents consider a godlike child to be a blessing. From Bereth and Helia to Andra and Galawain, all are beloved, save those of Scan. Appearing mutilated at birth, many godlike of Scan are killed with the tacit approval of the tribe. Those who aren't killed lead miserable lives. I agree, as does my crew, which is why we decided to bring Giacomo here to decide.
And now you're going to kill him because of how the Watcher answered your stupid riddles.
Yes. There may be superior ways to debate this subject, but it is the best approach I could conceive. Our group was conflicted, so I posed to you a series of hypothetical questions, absent the specific context of our current problem. While you may have deduced some hint of the context during the questioning, it was a less biased method of reasoning than we were engaged in. After all, for us, this is a matter of life and death. Now, if you will excuse us, we must deal with the matter at hand. You have my word.
I cannot make the same promise, Captain. Permet conk swellias!
We got trouble.
Okay. It's Pelagina. No, I need Pelagina to tank the majority.
Shall we begin?
You go there. Shorty. Cast this.
Watch your fire!
What? No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. They killed him.
Kazenza, we are honored by your presence, Captain. What brings you to this place?
You have a as a reef.
I see. We are lost in the woods. A forest. I know the ways out of the forest. But you, a woman, if she...
I'm no expert on other gods, but I don't believe Helia would wish for any child to suffer.
You discover a powerful new... Would you destroy the technology?
Certainly it shouldn't.
Well, there's always the potential for ill, but we cannot govern people by removing their choices. We must try...
An enemy, would you allow the persecution to continue? Or would you intervene to stop it? You learn the harm. You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing them. Do you do so? Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. Giacomo. Giacomo. In the appearing. I agree.
And now you.
Yes. Our group would. While after all. Now.
I cannot make.
We got trouble.
Do I have hold person?
Lavaru Gion Sik.
There's not much I can do besides that.
Can't get a clean head just like that.
Yeah.
Mind your manners.
Good.
Yes?
Madiko. That Zato left us no choice. And I couldn't save Jokolo. Still, thank you for trying, Watcher. I will always remember what he did for me. To think that Tatsatl and his crew were willing to kill for this. For the mere possibility that Jokolo's research could be misused. Did they really have that much to fear? But who should decide how it should be restricted? There is a great and because... Let us leave.
I am gonna I don't like him being dead. I don't want him.
You read my mind.
Kazenza, we are honored by your presence, Captain. What brings you to the...
You here as a thief?
We are lost in... A forest is... I know the way. A woman, if she...
I'm no expert on other gods, but I don't believe Helia would wish for any child to suffer.
You discover a power, would you
Certainly it
Well, there's always the potential for ill, but we cannot govern people.
An enemy of yours is being would you allow the persecution to continue? You learn that someone who does great good for many people... The harm... You have an opportunity to... Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. We will release Giacomo and his research.
Basically, everything I said was I don't know, this quest is basically the other way around, but anyway, I'm just gonna take it.
Quest? What was the point of taking him to begin with?
Giacomo has discovered a method by which one may detect a godlike fetus in a mother's womb. In the appearing mutilated at birth. Many godlike of Scan are killed with the tacit approval of the... I agree.
And
Yes. While, after all, for us, their mestre...
Okay.
I honestly do not know what those pirates would have done to Giacomo if we hadn't arrived. And now we have saved not only the man, but his research as well. Agressima, Watcher.
Palagina, is that you, my girl?
And kneels Rose approaches and places her head against his chest. Her arms around him, a thin frame. She closes her eyes and smiles as he holds her.
I thought those pirates would have been the end of me.
Not if I could do something about it. I owe you too much to let something happen to you over some nonsense.
My girl, what that satyr said is not nonsense. He had good reason to be afraid. Sadly, many are not. And as a group, we have no ability to monitor and reprimand those who act irresponsibly.
And you should not be expected to. Who would even be capable of doing such a thing?
Perhaps the dukes would be wise enough to regulate animances without driving them away from the republics.
Ah, that is the danger. When Adir and the Deer would begin restricting animancers, Researchers simply moved east to the Republics.
But a light and wise hand to steady our course. Perhaps that would be a good thing. Perhaps.
Legend considers both the words, your words and Giacolo's in turn. She nods her head and turns her attention away. You soon realize she is lost in thought. The moment passes quickly.
Well, it appears we are done here. We should see you back to Neketaka, Mestre Giacolo.
Before I go, I want you to have this, Aimoranet. An amulet of my own invention. It resonates with the godlike souls. Even severed, there is enough magic in your chime to activate its power. I appreciate all you have done, both of you.
He can't be Aethys, because he died. But at the same time, I never thought Gon could be so...
destructive? Uncaring? That is what the gods are. All of them.
No, I won't believe that. There's a reason for everything, even if we can't see it. Sometimes, maybe, you gotta be hard to be kind.
You probably have some questions about what we've been doing. We found Harama in quite a state, didn't we? It's no wonder you'd be curious about what's going on. Harama is a sociable type of guy. Getting to know people is as easy to him as breathing is to you or me. Atsura set him loose so he can get to know as many people as possible. He's keeping an eye on Tikawara. Who comes and goes, what sorts of things they discuss. Atsura is committed to a more peaceful Deadfire. But he's just one man. He needs good people to shoulder the burden with him. Only Atsura knows for sure. Harama might not even have all the facts. I certainly don't. Don't be dense. They're smart enough to assume that Rauatai has spies. And if they're really smart, they're spying on us too. Though I doubt it. Maybe. Probably. Let's just say we're not the first people to deliver Harama a missive that looked like one thing and read like another. Truthfully, I don't know. They looked like ordinary documents to me, but I'm sure that's how Atsura wanted it. Atsura has a new code for every hour of the day. He probably has cipher keys tattooed all over his body. Twaha is eccentric, I know. Even in the Navy, I never knew what to make of her. You might be asking yourself why one of the tribals would be stalking her, and if that has anything to do with our little mission. I won't insult your intelligence. Of course it does. Atsura is doing important work in the Deadfire. He's bringing peace, order, bounty. Not everyone sees it that way, so he has to keep his intentions quiet. I know the secrecy doesn't look good, but I can promise you that this is for a better Deadfire. If I pass information from one place to the next, does that make me a spy? I suppose it depends on what side of the fence you're on. Probably not. Leave it to the Huana to distrust a lone Rauataian who knows her business. Doesn't surprise me that they'd want to keep an eye on outsider business, or get in the way of it. Yes, of course there is, and plenty else besides. You think Atsura tells me everything? Whatever he has planned for the Deadfire, I'm only a small part of it. But I still need to protect my part. You have every reason to be suspicious. Just trust me that this is all for the best. I wouldn't lie about that.
Okay, anyway guys, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here. I think we made quite a bit of progress. I am gonna go up to the higher chains of Dunnage and speak to the big boy captain in the next episode, and then we will most likely continue to Neketaka to hand in all those quests. Maybe go to the Wahakin before that, so I can hand in all the quests in Neketaka at once. I think that's the best thing. I think I'm gonna go to the Wahakin in the next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next. Have a fantastic day.